Hello, welcome back to the Apocalypse. Vormithrax here, you can call me Vorm, and this is episode number 128 of our Let's Play tutorial for Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. We're just having a grand old time testing out our Super Apocalypse Deathmobile thingy that you guys need to help me name. So, we're down south of our main base, and we just tested out our turbo laser cannon to much enthusiastic glee on my part. We've got a couple of little zombies coming towards me. I just moved a few spaces inside the vehicle before the episode started, and that's when they came around the corner. Other than that, haven't done anything since the end of last episode, so let's just keep doing what we've been doing and get this thing figured out. I'm going to hop out, kill these guys, and take a look at that ambulance. I'm not sure if I've looked at it previously, so let's get going. Get out of there, you stupid zombie. Alright, nothing there I care about, or there. I also wanted to make sure these were smashed and pulped. I'm not sure if the explosion did it. Nope, he's just damaged, so he's still viable. So, get over here, tough. Ooh, fat cash card. Another military rucksack. I think I've probably got enough of those now. Alright, go get that zombie master pulped up, and I think we'll be good to go. Zombie Master Corpse. So it does kill them, but the explosion doesn't quite fully get rid of the body. So, alright, I also checked this. Everything is still in perfect green condition, so nothing's taken enough damage to show any need to weld or repair. So running over bushes and such isn't nicking the shredders. I'm so wanting to take this over to the mall, especially with the shredders on the front end, just to see how things do, but I'm worried. A mall can take this thing down as well if bad things happen, so let's finish taking a look at the ambulance here. Nothing in the front end. Oh, there is. Look at all this goodies. Uh-oh. Oops, zoom back in here. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? So, all inventory. Reset that list. Alright, we got some aspirin, Thorazine. I need some of that for, well, I used to need some of that. Let's see. I think I've got enough syringes, but alright, so nothing too exciting in the ambulance, unfortunately. And while we're here, let's go ahead and check this. Street sweepers are always fun to check. They hold some weird stuff. You can get some good stuff out of here. Potassium iodide we'll take. And that's it out of this one that I care about. And what's in the car? Just a jack and a wheel. Alright, let's check inside the houses real quick. Don't care about noise. Box of flowers, good. Archery, self-esteem. I'm just looking for the main things. Books, certain food items, basements. I guess we'll grab it. Drink the orange soda, and I think this is pretty much done. And is that a bus or an APC? Just a bus. It's just going to be candy in the bus. And why do you have this weird looking door in your house? Hello, basement. Well, look at that. Survivor basement. Got any zombies in here for me? I didn't bring enough carrying capacity to probably carry most of the stuff that's in here. Oh, there is somebody in here. Oh no! Hello! Oh, I don't want to deal with a corrosive zombie. Yeah. Crap. Corrosive zombie. There's an awful lot of evolved zombies popping out all of a sudden. Predators, masters, corrosives. Yeah, I think at this point. Yeah, we got some of it on us, so a little bit icky, but we got him. Go away, stupid snake. Alright, corrosive zombie is butchered. What was up here? An M60. Pliers, screwdrivers, bolt cutters. And then just some ammo casings. Not too interested in most of that. Nothing down there. Don't care about a pipe rifle. Sure, we'll grab the 308 though. Don't care. Don't really need a 50th Glock. Just happen to grab stuff like that. Grab the bandages and the cotton balls. We'll unload the flashlight. Don't need the canteen anymore. Whoops, I'm already over limits. A weird, weird house. Some soap and calcium. Have a minefield out there, or is that a do not disturb sign? Nope, that's a minefield message. Where's the other corner? There's a shocker coming. All upgraded zombies all of a sudden. Must be the south side of the building here. Alright, we'll deal with the shocker here in just a moment. Rollerblades. Firefighter zombie. Hello, shocker. Alright, you want to play? Let's play. Gonna have to deal with a firefighter. What did we get? Power storage, 2 power storage CBMs. Alright, I can't carry any of this stuff. Back to the base, or back to the wonderful vehicle. I think I left the camera system on. Hopefully we've been getting some power up charge. Nope, down to 20%. What else do I have running that we're down to 20% all of a sudden? Ah, got the overhead lights on. That would do it. Alright, got everything turned off now. Grab items, the military rucksack, and we'll use this as our dumping point, so drop this stuff off. Alright. Yeah, I'm really going to like this arrangement, being able to set and drop stuff off in the exterior of the vehicle. Just use the interior for more permanent long-term storage. That'll be very useful. Go ahead and wear the rucksack and go back and get that stuff. Okay, good cash card. A water cannon. Do I need a water cannon on my RV? A lot of good gear here. I'm just kind of post-turnout gear in my equipment now. I could take it, clean it up, and tear it apart for Nomex and Kevlar plates, but I don't think I'm going to. So we'll grab that. We'll grab the power storage CBMs, and we'll hop back down into this basement. There's nothing in there I wanted. Don't need bottles of water. Not usually anything in there. Alright, I think we're all set. Don't care about a flare gun or a teapot. Don't need the tools. Can't remember if I got a bolt cutter. We'll go ahead and grab one. Alright, and that is just water. Okay. Empty. Empty, and I guess we'll jump in real quick. Since we're here, let's finish this place off. Sure. Another basement. Workshop basements. Don't care. Nope. Nope. Okay. Bathroom and basement, I'm pretty much done. I guess I should look in here. Preserved foods, especially salt, sugar, that kind of stuff, used for other recipes, I'm still on the lookout for. Map, that's done. Hop down to this one and we'll be all set. Sure. Don't care about anything I see here. What do we got here? Oxygen tank, caffeine pills, hydrogen peroxide, and some more detergent. Not a bad haul. Alright. Oops, what vehicles are those? Nope, don't care about those. Alright, think we are done. Keep that one. I'll sort out all this rest of this stuff at some other time. Alright, everything went in, nothing got dropped. Go examine the vehicle, that very back. Oh, that's nice. So the graphic's different when it has items in it, so it's got this thicker border line. So that helps. Cool. Alright, it's only at 13 out of 62, so yeah, those are going to be awesome for quick stops, throw stuff into and get moving again, sort it all out later. Okay, wow. That was pretty quick, so we've now cleared this town. Looks like I had marked that minefield before. Don't care about the campsites. Got another town to the south. Traveling really effectively so far, so I am just so debating going due west to the mall just to see what kind of carnage we can wreak with our late turbo laser. I've got the camera system, so I can actually drive backwards without any real problem. So I could drive backwards so that if I have to leave, I'm pointing the right direction pretty easily. And I just stop and every once in a while fire off that turbo laser and see what kind of amusing things happen. I so want to do that. We were at, what, 17% just a short bit ago, so it's already regened up with very little time passing, up to 26% on that one battery. So let's do it. I'm going to do it. Engine start, turn on the camera system. Alright, so right now it is still cloudy, so our visibility is not the best with the camera system, but I think it's more than worth the negative that you get for the view range, because you're in a completely sealed interior, you don't have a windshield to break, and you can do funny things against turrets in this kind of a setup. If you can't see them and they can't see you, they won't shoot at you. So we could drive right up to a turret basically and start shooting at it with our turbo laser, and it'll never shoot back. So we'll see. We've got some entertaining things I think we can do. But let's go ahead and get moving. Let's back up first. Actually, like I said, there's no real reason. It's a straight road. So I'm just going to keep backing up. Oops. Like so. We'll just drive backwards at 50. Herd of turkeys. Ooh, wonder what happens if we fire a turbo laser at a herd of turkeys. One problem is I can't pick which turkey to aim at reliably. I can't pick a center turkey because I don't think I'm going to be able to see them, and I don't want to be so close. I don't want to fire at that closest turkey. Let's see what happens if I try this. So if I say aim turret, turbo laser, But I don't want that one. Alright, now I can aim, so let's pick the farthest away couple. I think that's far enough. I don't see any messages about dead turkeys. And they're taking off. Yeah, something weird happened there, because I don't see a single message about a dead turkey. I don't see any dead turkey bodies. Alright, well, something weird going on. That didn't work the way I was expecting. I thought I'd have a whole bunch of blown up turkeys to take a look at. Whoa. What the hell is all this stuff? Oh, did I dig this up previously? No, I didn't even mark it. Why is that all... That's weird. 35 chunks of steel, 70 chunks of scrap metal, pipes, wires. It's all dug up. Maybe I dug it up and just forgot it or changed the marking or something. Alright, we're still just backing our way down the way here. I think one problem I'm going to have with this plan is it's raining again and the visibility is going to be poor. That's probably not a good plan. I'm not going to get anything useful out of doing this, so let's not do this. I'm trying to think if there's some other reason I want to go over this way, and there's schools. Let's do this. Let's go back up north, work our way through the gap here towards this school, and we'll test the turbo laser on some school inhabitants. See if we can make enough noise to draw most of the zombies out, kill them with the turbo lasers, and then work our way in to see if we can get some good books. Let's do that instead. That's going to be a more useful plan. Alright, so we're going to go off-roading due north. This thing is really surprisingly nimble. I can't believe it's doing this speed and this handling with this heavy of a vehicle combined with an enhanced electric motor. Oops, alright. Yeah, we're going a lot faster than I really thought. Alright, that's a boulder. That we definitely want to avoid. But I'm having no problems at all with maneuvering or moving as long as I just remember to avoid bushes, or I mean ignore bushes. Alright, so we're going to go straight in from here. Let our front end be a bush sweeper. How close we getting? Alright, getting closer. I don't have the overhead lights turned on currently. Alright, there's this edge of the school, so we can see a lot of things coming at me now. Let's slow down and whip this thing around in a crazy circle. Alright, we'll just move a little further out. We'll call that good. Okay, let's let go of the controls. We're going to leave the engine running. Check our stats. So we've just about burned through one storage battery getting over here. So we went, what, about 30% to get here? So that's a pretty good amount of power doing off-roading in a 23,000 or 26,000 pound vehicle. Alright, let's let some time pass and start firing. So I am going to try another experiment. So we're going to say you. Alright, set targeting modes. Turbo laser, auto. No, not auto. Some things are too close already. Alright, so cancel that. How to do this? Aim individual turret, the Browning, that's fine. Yeah, that's a problem because these kids are going to be pretty hard to hit. Shrieklings, ankle biters, yeah. Maybe I'll need to pull forward and start firing the turbo laser. I don't think the machine guns are going to have much luck fighting these little things. Just a waste of ammo. Yeah, let's get moving before something gets too close to us. And we'll kind of do the same thing I mentioned. We'll back our way towards them. Alright, we'll start slowing down there and aim individual turret, turbo laser, fire. See, it got an explosion and it's severely injured, but it didn't manage to kill that, so the explosion effect isn't terribly large or damaging, so we'll have to be aware of that. Alright, let's do another shot here. That one's severely. Let's actually aim at that one a little further back. That one's heavily injured. Can I aim at a location in the middle? Let's try that. Yep, I sure can. Alright, that's very useful. So if I can positionally fire those things, they're like energy grenades. That's pretty cool. Alright, how are we doing on energy? So, not too bad. And what do we got? An antlered horror coming. There's just so many more zombies at that school. This isn't a terribly efficient way of doing this. Let's change strategy up. Let's stop with the turrets and let's just run things over. Alright, let's get moving forward. Hello, Migo. Oh, I am so sorry to see that you just got smashed into my shredder. That's horrible. Oh, I feel so bad. Alright, let's spin this thing around. Where are you at, Antlered Horror? Whoops. Ah, damn it. Alright, well, we ran him over with the side of the vehicle. Not ideal. Alright, let's see how much damage we take doing this kind of thing. What do we got? Corrosive. That I don't like. Where's the corrosive? Right off to the side, so he's spitting at us regularly. Let's go this way. Whoa, 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 whoa. I gotta remember there's pretty nasty stuff in the area. Where'd you go, corrosive? Right there. Alright. Alright. Get some speed, take him out. I don't have much maneuverability over here, that's the problem. Let's go this way. Shock zombie. Alright, this puts us out front of the school. Let's turn on the overhead lights. Let's turn on the radio so we can jam to some tunes while we run some things over. Let's really burn some power, see how bad it gets. A bunch of things on the ground. Smoker zombie. Ah, almost hit that vehicle. Alright, yeah, that's the interesting part. Classroom's just full of zombies. Oh boy, we've got an armored vehicle out here. No way am I stopping to deal with that. Kind of looking at what's in that school. Alright, the road kind of wraps around, but I suspect the forest is going to block me in, so I gotta be a little careful here. Dangerous to do this kind of movement in a vehicle this big. Oops. Yeah, that's what we're talking about right there. Shrieklings, creepy crawlers, snot gobblers, brutes. Good times. Alright, I think that's a pretty good demonstration, so unless something really super interesting drops, I'm just going to drive off. I'm not going to take the time to try to clear this school. It's much too big a project, not something I really intended to do. So let's, whoops, keep changing my zoom, and it's got my view pushed forward so much. Alright, we need to angle north a bit. Then straighten out. Are we in the corridor? We are in the straight corridor. Alright. Alright, well, it looks like driving with the overhead lights on is perfectly viable. So it is coming up on 1700, so 5 o'clock. I might find a peaceful spot and just wait a couple hours till it's full dark so I can just double check, see how things look in the full dark. So let's... is that a copter down or a minefield? Copter down location. Alright, let's aim north. Aim towards home. Like so. Bring it to a stop for a second. I want to double check damage, energy levels, and so on. So far it's been performing beautifully. Alright, stop driving. Oops, I gotta turn everything off first. Stop camera, stop stereo, stop overhead lights. I think that's everything. Alright, looks like that's everything. So stop driving. Alright, so let's check here. So for all that we did, off-road driving, running the electric motor, not the diesel, firing the turbo laser, and so on, we only really drained a little over 1 full battery for all of that. And it's been cloudy and overcast, so I don't think we've been getting much, if any, power regen from the sunlight. So that's perfectly acceptable to me. That seems like a really good efficiency value for the amount of travel we've done, and running the overhead lights, especially having the God dang it, what are they called again? Floodlights. Totally skipped my mind there. So yeah, running floodlights while driving on an electric engine in a 26,000 pound vehicle. Something seems wrong there, but unless something's broken the code, I'm not sure what to do about it, because it seems to be working better than I actually anticipated currently. So let's so what can we test next? Looks like energy efficiency is going to be no problem. I do want to find out what kind of energy regen we get, but the weather is kind of putting a damper on that, so I think we're going to just pass a little bit of time, wait a few hours for dark, then travel back to base, and we can test energy regen just sitting in the parking lot. But considering that we went from here, we drove diesel, I think, down to here before I turned on the electric engine, but we've done quite a bit of traveling on the electric engine, and I'm just shocked that that enhanced electric engine is doing that well. Oh yeah, I wanted to check damage. Oh yeah, we took some damage. Thank God none of the shredder pieces actually fell off. None of it penetrated past the shredders though, so we did quite a bit of intentional hitting and just turned the shredders red, so we'll definitely take a look. We'll get those repaired, and we got to be a little careful with that. We don't want to smash into big things, of course, but we could probably plow through a pretty good crowd of zombies with those. But I'm going to want to make sure I have some spares, so we'll probably want at least 3 or 4 spares, if not a full set, just in case the whole set goes down. But nothing penetrated to the second layer, much less the third layer, before it could even get close to me and the important stuff. So all the important stuff is behind 3 layers. There's nothing in here except for headlights. So we got 3 full layers of protection. So if we had to, and I was willing to sacrifice those shredders and the forward pieces, we could wreck a mess of zombies in this thing. Obviously, maneuverability is pretty poor, meaning it just ratchets around at odd angles because it's so long and big. But other than that, it seems to actually get up and go just fine. So I'm perfectly happy with the acceleration and such. So let's go ahead and have a drink. Eat some scrambled eggs. Pop back into our chair and let's go ahead and turn the camera system on, but then stop driving. That way we can see anything coming, trying to sneak up on us. I could turn the turrets on, but waste of bullets. How many bullets do I have left anyway? 60 in the M249 and 92 in the Browning. I'm not sure how effective those things are going to be. We'll have to test them out on some bigger stuff, or I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those. The turbo laser, though, that thing's crazy useful. So super happy we found that fusion blaster arm, and I was able to mod or convert that into the turret. All right, let's just rest right here. I'm just going to rest until dark. So we're going to pass time until dusk, and then we'll pass another 30 minutes. And then how about one more 30 minutes? There we go. Alright, completely dark outside. So, if we take a look, we're at 62% battery power there. And I wanted to see things like what it looks like with the overhead lights on. Perfectly acceptable. It's actually easier to see now than it was during the daytime. This is my broken floodlight I just figured out. I forgot I had a broken floodlight over here. So when we get back to base, I think I got a spare in one of the piles. I just have to get that swapped out. And we'll have full range view, except for this little tiny corridor, which is perfectly acceptable. So that looks great. No problem driving like that. So let's go ahead and kick the speed back up. Yeah, I can easily travel with this. So moving at night will be no problem. Like I said, we won't get any power regen, so we'll keep an eye on it. But with the amount of battery power we've got and the nuclear reactor as an emergency backup, I don't see that we'll have an issue. So minefield to avoid there, but otherwise it's pretty much just a straight run north. Alright, rain stopped, so it's just cloudy out, so yeah, really good visibility. Handling is still fine. We're already almost home. Let's swing around this way. Just gotta be real careful anytime you're near buildings or vehicles. Alright, I think that will work just fine. I'm a few spaces higher than I was before, but I got a bunch of stuff that was under the vehicle. Yeah, from test firing, I think, sometime. Alright, no problem. Don't not worry about that. Let's angle in a bit. There, that should be good. Then we'll back up. Oh, this thing's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, turn off the camera, turn off the overhead, and stop driving. We are back home. And so we used, what, 27% of that one battery to get back here, driving at night with the lights on. I think if we got decent energy generation during the day, that would be perfectly acceptable. I mean, we could, in a pinch, travel at night with the overhead lights, the floodlights on, perfectly adequately. I mean, visibility is absolutely no problem. It's a bit of a battery drain, but that's expected, so I'm actually glad to see that. It was seeming way too powerful and broken before, but it does seem to drain a fair amount of battery power when we're running both the engine itself, pushing this 26,000 pound vehicle, and running massive overhead floodlights in 4 directions. That seems still pretty good. So, alright, so we got that done. Let's check. Can I... oops. Repair. Yep, got everything close enough. Go ahead and do it. Alright, got that floodlight fixed. So, we should be back in full condition. I do want to also repair the shredder. Tapping R a bunch of times will jump it between the areas that have any damage, and we're fully repaired again. Alright. That was gloriously easy because of the installed welder and forge and so on running off the battery power, so it's going to be super easy for us to repair our vehicle on the fly now. Just got to be careful not to actually have something get fully broken. If it breaks completely, then we have to actually have a spare part to replace it with, but otherwise repairs will be easy. Okay, so we're 80% total battery power, 40% on that second one. Trying to think of what else I wanted to test. I know how the reactor is going to work, so I don't need to do any testing there. That's just going to feed raw power into our storage batteries when we need it and when I activate it. So no need to do that. We did the weapons test. I'm not too impressed with the Browning and the M249. We'll keep them on there for now, but I don't think I'll use them all that much. The turbo laser obviously is awesome sauce, and beyond that, this thing is crazy cool. So I'm going to have to think about just what we're going to do next. That's all of the vehicle testing I think I really needed to do. Off-road handling seems perfectly fine. On-road is going to be a dream, and especially on-road during the daytime, I can just run it off of the electricity until I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable with the amount of battery power remaining, and then switch it over to diesel, and that way I can conserve the diesel as much as possible, since that's actually going to be the scarcer supply. We've got an emergency reserve in the mini reactor if we ever need it, so a lot of possibilities. The big chore now is going to be loading this thing up for the trip south. Just a couple of things I still want to build, like the foldable bike. I want to make sure I have a foldable bike for traveling, so that when we do our leapfrog maneuver with our vehicles, we can hop on the bike, travel between them, make it a little faster. We'll try to stay on roads when we do that, so the bike doesn't have to go off-road. It's a lot harder to pedal a bike. And I'm not sure if I can make a motorized bike that I can fold. I'm not sure I'm going to take the time to figure out if that's possible or how to do it. Because I want to get south. I want to get that process done. I want to get out of here and get our move completed. So I think we're just about there. Next episode, unless something else happens, I may just get things organized. Trying to think. It may be an organization episode, and it might be that when we come back I've got the thing loaded up. I don't think it'll be all that interesting for you guys to watch me shift 4,000 million different items up into the vehicle. I may just do it and then show you the results and how I organized it and all that, but I think that's it for this episode. So the vehicle itself, man, is that thing awesome. That's by far the coolest battle wagon I've created in Cataclysm. So we took our time getting all the materials and the skills put together for it, but I'm really, really happy we did, because this thing is just awesome sauce in so many ways. It's kind of ridiculously crazy good. So this is by far the biggest and baddest and bestest vehicle I've ever created. But like I said, don't hesitate to build a much smaller vehicle as your needs dictate and your abilities allow earlier in the game. So no need to wait till, I don't even know what year I'm in now. It may be year 3 at this point. We're in autumn, but I forget how many seasons have gone by. So we're quite a few episodes in before we got to this point, but you can make some really cool stuff or mod existing vehicles you find much earlier, so no need to wait as long as I did to get this kind of thing done. So between the scout vehicle and this vehicle, I think we are well and truly set for vehicles and for raw materials and such. So hope you're enjoying the series and the episodes. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. It's the best way to help me out and help the channel. So let me know in the comments below or via my Discord channel if you have any questions or want to chat about the game. And I will see you in the next episode. Have a great day. Bye-bye.